Afenya brana hwasa de ansam ni nkyeremo ankasa etie na menta de hyen mu no de eye and boutique ona mata de mfonyi no so ho Facebook Instagram eye bibini fonyi afenya brana ye hwansam ni nkyeremo ankasa founder and CEO Eda Reroy Group ye Ghana ni de hye na ankasa de cable manufacturing company ma make it Korte Papa Fio Wadi ato manyina anim se dibie biara obembe kroba se ho akonya no ebama wa so mutwetwe na ye ne yie owura ye Korte Papa Fio nkasa mu no oso emma efa ahoyehia no ma bebremu ede nanso ekoba se ye ma wo mu edibia ubehunu na wo mo ede ato ho ebra so se wo se ye mo dibie na osomuye
Openipo no da Association of Women in Media ano no sa hwe chirisa general manager Diama Daily Graphic da ubokrata no me viskecha e de atodwa se ewumu se da ubo bebre ekoso a ehye man kunan se enibie ahodo bi e wo man mu a obetumi akogye nanso da ubo yi nyina achi no ema bebre no wo oman mu a wo ma won dibie ahodo bi a osuro se obekọ akogye pani echiremu a se wodi wani echire mfitiase suku ene ne ntoaso mu a ochire basic ene senior high school a eya na ema bebre na wo ho nanso no obeto aso akosuapon ene de keka hu mu no na ema ketua bi na wo ho no mu a wo sua de
Women's presence in the higher educational levels show disparities in the number of girls who pursue formal education. Young women in the field of technology, you should recognize that ICT is a growing industry which is hiring a large number of young talents, and I urge you all to take the opportunity to build a solid foundation for yourselves now that you are still in school to become high-class entrepreneurs in the future. Surprisingly, many young women have not positioned themselves strategically in this field to take up the challenges available to them. Instead, they are happy to take up secondary roles and positions in their profession, leaving the challenging ones to their male counterparts.
Ewura ono no ye women commissioner Edema Ghana National Union of Polytechnic Students Sandra Lewuteko ekasa no di tudwa se emma pinu a wosuro se obegi dibia kese e wo man mu ni firi se ukọ afia hodo mu e wo man mu a eya na woka ma bebrehye nanso no wagidi se emre a eba mu no sa nioma e wo ho ni nyina no emma no betumi akoati a won ma no enhye won so biem
we wo ha even afie sometimes we won say about square afie no nyama bebre wo ha omu pese imanye nti sane ama no edidi ye mu a ye ba square ye nti me yi mfinchen we won say ye feel say we ye mema nyoma we ye manyama na esa oba no nti me enyi ne hu pie enye nyoma be san say afie kra no hu ne say omu man a chance to do certain things.
Yeguso aye wo ma afofie da ye na ye to de si wo wiase nyina edie no na international relations expert Ibrahim Ibad e de afutuo pa da memma se entisika enfan sponsor Obama no nkosua de enchen e na ye di ma afofie da no asema obeto dwa no na emom wono de ehunu ne se ubetimi aboa na de na wo boa no ne nkyere so oba besan ho abedi post also the Facebook page and the sansemi etoi.
International relations expert Anidini Ibrahim Ibad edi atudwa se enei se wo mo bi se de bo ma hwe se wo mo ma mo nkopri nimdie ekosoro se ane se manyam nimdie kwa animu a wonum suban esesa ora Ibad se emani mo na sede ene wona duma eso no ye de boa ne senti ense se obi biara epia wona chiye won masuamu fi se dibra bekura ma no a na wono ye wo ho se wona emmema tipenso no ya yepe opanyini dansem yedi ebra na wokasa ede afa mansan da pon na yesiwa yede kai emaye die ho
Premotobre Kasee na obiso a wo no Adom TV so ye bwara yensam foforo mu national chairman de ma NDC amanyoko Samuel Fosuwa mpofo ne otune na mro masako police CID ni nyina no eye ni bi eba abonten esusu se eye ono a ensam na woni ni mu no enya de eye papenti aposifo ye ne mu nhwehwemu wakọ ena nei so wo so osa akode ne ho kọkire Adom Kasee eto aso
ɛna no da na CID asoye wo polisi Adom no to nsa frɛ dwamtene ne oda NDC amanyokuo no ano Samuel Ofosu ampofo sɛ o meyi nsɛm bi ano emra okodu hɔ no posifo ɛbɔ no kokɔfa nneɔma nan bi ho a wogya no na ɛnura ya wada na wɔsan to nsa ɛfrɛ opani no sɛ wɔmra na nkomodie a wɔne ne fiti ase no wɔnsan ɛnto aso sɛ ɔmanfo bɛkaye a ɛni bi ɛbɛtɔ odwa na wɔtwe betwa mu no a enipa bi esusu sɛ ɛyɛ dwamtene di ma NDC amanyokuo no owura Samuel Ofosu ampofo ne sɛ nti ɔto nsa ɛfrɛ ne sɛ o meyi nsɛm bi ano a opani ne kɔye no aposifo ɛbɔ ne kɔkɔ emra wɔsan kɔ aposifo aso ɛyɛ ɛnura da no wɔne nsɛntwerɛfo atwetwe nkɔmɔ emra wɔ firi hɔ no mu epieye no.
I just want to assure Ghanaians and the teaming members of the NDC that they have a chairman who is a very peaceful person, a law-abiding person, who want to steer the party very, very smoothly within the confines of the law to win 2020. These are diversionary tactics. We want to remain focused, very, very focused on our agenda of winning 2020. My only advice is that if there is anybody to arrest and focus on, you should focus on the dollar that has escaped and is running away, and not focus on Ofusu.
They say your arrest is the diversionary tactics. I mean, from what?
I am not a security threat to this country.
Yeah, but and I'll continue to be a very peaceful party.
No. Then this is a credible party, and nothing at all will be done by our party to undermine the credibility of the party. We will still continue to remain very, very credible.
Ekuo kitwa ya wa mrasebedwa ni mrasebedwa fie mu se ne manimi ya no ya mampani na Nana Addo Akufo Addo won fa de bia ne nto ho se mampani ni nyina no efa Manase Azuri enura ne documentary bi aba abonten se MPP aban ya mampani te so di animu no wo mo tete mrantie bi se won so enya asradom anaso wo mo ban enen sentwefo nhyiamudi ase minority leader deputy Owura James Kluche Aveji and they to IGP and him so on the Sefata Bia and Mampany and resign.
A minority friends and telephone share media too just say so Mampany and Addo Akufo Addo pagana forcem na odo o mine so be masum ya be mudia ene animonimu ya e wonfa ne sanction krata ase na wontwe no ho mfini dibre no so Mampanyini won say the day of Mampanyina ye 5 vigilante ho anam so mponti watwa krata koma NDC force wonum nhyiemu no no hwese obebresa ne mane nyina ase no senna o hyekukue mu a womye mu manfo ntete wo Usu Castle won kran ha Mashebedini ojade ma manfo no ketin not abato mpeso aso no nyamfo James Kluche Avedi ne nkasa ye mu no wose enhwemu amanase Azuri a wo ma otimidi adwuma mu de ba ye no edi adanse se o Mampanyini empe o man Ghana ye ni senti ontwene ho free ne dibreso.
Here makes the following demands. 1. We insist that Nana Addo Akufo Addo must resign as president of the Republic with immediate effect. The president has lost every moral authority to continue to occupy that high office after having been caught in flagrante delicto, that is red-handed. 2. We call on the Inspector General of Police to immediately, that is before close of day, carry out a swoop and arrest the leaders and members of the I group, the militia. It is obvious that the group has flagrantly violated numerous laws, including but not limited to Article 85, 200 sub 2, and 210 sub 2 of the Constitution of Ghana and Police Service Act 1970 at 350. 3. That an investigation be opened into how a facility owned and managed by the state, the Usu Castle, become a safe haven for an MPP militia. 4. That the state should take urgent steps to reclaim the offices and other state properties in the possession of the leaders of the I group militia as a matter of prime importance.
Ayawa so West Wogon Nabato Empesia so by election course so mpenifo chire no wo susu se ehukasa me course no oka ho bie na wosan eka the Hawks yesusu se wo mo eye NDC amanyoko no ma no wakakopie mo e wo short commission no ase amane nsema wode to dwa ene se sa Hawks na ye wo bodin woni mo mo ba bia ne mom t-shirt na ene fe ene wo fa ene wo de hye nsem ne to aso Adom Kasee edeba
Emra basabasaye eba so ewa abatu ekọ so wo ayawa so West Wogon mpeso aso no wachi owura bia wagidi se waka NDC fokuo bia eye militia group yi bia wo frɛ no the Hawks ne ho na enrada ML short commission a wo hwehwɛ nsɛm ekọ so ewo honimu no efrɛ owura no ma ne koyi nsɛm bi ano na owura yi eye obi a na wo hyatade bia watwerɛ animu the Hawks na emra obi sa abrante no se wo kan the Hawks kuo ne ho no odi tudwa se wonka ho bi na emum no wokoye unity work bi ewa asante mantam mu ana manyoko no mpanimfo echiche sa t-shirt no edema won
ba t-shirt no and I'm share and the second picture no em say yebe pon no na that's my first time me the former president Asia so I guess close to him say na obi kura betwa me the beto me.
So I'm not a member of the Hawks, and that when we were about to close the walk I moved close to the former president and so that somebody could take a picture of me.
You have sworn an oath to tell the truth.
Yes, please.
And if you don't tell the truth, you are liable to be prosecuted for perjury.
Eguso aya wa amanyosemo Premotobre Kasee na wo hwa Adom TV so New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules Sadaroma ene ade bro baby a wo yeto so na Deputy Director of Operations wo MPP amanyoko no National Youth Wing Bernard Nana Okohene adodo na anim no Nana 1 ene ne wo se ese ne nkwada asanem enipa bi send ne messages awodo a enya papa to se enya no ebeyi na free atmosphere asasi so ni nyina ne se wo mahunu ne mfonyini a yebobo posters a yebobo miamia ahodo bi no wo kire se wonim ho hwe ne so wonya threat messages ahodo oni Adom Kasee eto aso
Owura Benada na Okohene se ne ekoso ni nyina no de sobo no NDC amayeko no mu mmabi ene ode bebo wonom wasisisi a woda wonda nti wasese bambofo bebemu ni breso se de beye obi nkwaje ne nkwa emfri ni nsem
mikosi mi no bi no otu kwanti mikosi no Kumasi station ona mu de kofu bi de moto obegida miko se normally you could chat ticket nti mi chat ticket no se ase boy woni boy no to oba na obesaro no so but kasa waka no kasa waka nyamete kasa ne nyina but mankasa nti mi nua no ko wie na metu mi ka me ko de first like we moto be cross me to cross me na after the name say police checkpoint patrol team no police patrol team na say they sped off mankasa na me ko I've been having series of calls unknown private number threatening my life and I was nyina from NDC because from all indications NDC phone all time the ma threat yechi
Mebunu don frefo abedi che owo mfimfin mantemu Central Regional Youth Organizer Anthony Saki enso ne na manebofo ekasai
yare kan de se bibiara to na wana yeyim de NDC fo no in Daily Post na waye na dama ya kan wo elia no kwan papa biara ye befa do a yen NDC fo be nyen obedi yen gina ho ma bibi so mponto na ansa na nti ne ai dem nsentrofo nyisem na ya send a strong signal to them. Police for no so ye and the mumbi order yetu police CID na mpimfo ye boko na yakoye official report to them. Amasa BBRC and we won there. It is the NDC and the Daily Post newspaper. No they blame one.
Ya kwa asante mantemu na aban afedie di sika 1.7 million Ghana cedis akoma abusua ya woma de hye nso aposi fotuo eka womo e wo Manso Nkwanta e wa asante mantemu afrase mu osofo ya wono na hye Zongo and Inner City so ena wode sikai ema abusua
ne nam so masoafo hwe Zongo ene Inner City so odumunyamfo Mustafa Hamid ade sikai kwama ade hye efri abobi a mampanyini ehye wonom wobra ade hye ehwere wonom kwa sika na ndodo som Ghana cedis no opepe ba ko ne mpemo hanso aduonum yi odumunyamfo Mustafa Hamid echechire mu ade kire yen
fulfillment of that promise because it was here in Kumasi nearly 2 months ago that the president promised that in line with the recommendations of the committee that was set up to look into this matter, each of the families will be compensated with an amount of 250,000 Ghana cedis each. And of course, that compensation, in as much as we keep emphasizing that it is not payment for life. We as Muslims in Islam have a principle that is called diya, which the white people translate as blood money, if you want. And so the payment of compensation for people who have been unjustifiably killed is also according to Islamic principle and tradition and custom.
And we say
we are most grateful to the president. We are also grateful to the committee of the Zongo 7, together with all that we did this program. In fact, when this issue started, the Zongo chiefs, the ulama, and the opinion leader came together and said, now Zongo has moved forward. We will not stand and let chaotic situation take over.
The Asidabema Omampin in the Kabia say, Otime Ashabo, Etisu, Eda Sipan, Aji Sikano by the Akuma Supani says, Washebo, Emumbi by Sasreno, yes, Sasreno, say, police for now, Moko D, stands and phone. Yes, said and Minister Ababa represented Scano Amano, yes, from days are eba and our weeks are eba and we say police for court at say when you music and I say when you music because Scadia sebi ska intimate tonkwa
and no cheno omunya for Mr. Fahami de fa kwanya no so de futu ma yenuanom Muslimi for no ozongo ahodo se won momodin twe won free to trust him sense zongo for madin ya sei ebo to trust him mududo.
If we succeed in rooting out illicit drugs, vigilantism, streetism, and delinquency and so on from our Zongo communities, I believe that in the future we would not anymore be talking about the illicit killings of people. Right now we are mourning our brother, a Zongo brother Wasim, who unfortunately has been shot by one of our own. I mean, really and truly, are we going to continue in this fashion where either we kill ourselves or outsiders kill us, either in the name of vigilantism or streetism or whatever? That cannot continue.
Yakwa sen ewo fifi mantemu na sen ye de betu dwa se asen natentan die besi school no wo mutibie mu enye yaka ye empanifo tutu ho na mo na make say Catholic priest ene one more associate development partners e wo Canada no ne ade akabom abesi school adankra miensa ede ama wo mo a wo mani age ye papa wo ma kire wo mo do woni ye
Adom Kasee ama no boa ye efe school dan ahodo a ayo fidie a yede fi nkurunkuma mu ba no aso aba amesesi am no Kasee adusuafo e wa asen atentan enye school dan foforo a eba abeboa ama adusua na de kire akoso yi emfie kakreni e na Adom Kasee afeda moto nkra efi asen atentan kire se wo school dan wati mu ni nyekura bra rumors of penyini a wo asen breku ekwa asen atentan de nani ko hu de ekoso no e kan na koma amesesi am no Kasee wo si school dan foforo asan ye renovation a ebeboa ama adusua ene ade kire akoso yi e wo mpotem ho adehie fi asen atentan bi ene Adom Kasee bonkomo kire wanu so a wanya e wo dwumedie ho
na dia tiene se yensi school dan na school pem classes e tin kwara no mu wie classes na o mani nye ho kwara so benante akwa konfre ana ayiti school etina ma nkwara no pia yakobolo tino mu nko school etina ma o how pa da kwiso ana ku mu kwara de na improve bi ani na enne ya school dan no ba ya no ye hu se nkwara bebre a betro mu dia o ma tifi nyina ahyase ye kwa ka cho first na school yi agency first na ehu na wa na fada na be boy ma yesi ti de nyame se wa be se nyame sha
kama fada mbane ni je pa style mi school da ni school ya ni first year then na fada boy de ya pa
ni nyine mu no Reverend Fada Mwajesi ene Adom Kasee bonkomo kire de hye ni nkuranti a ama wotu saa na mo no
se pesa asin fa ne ntuma pa frade a edi kan fo no mom yanyako
me entie yirum se ye dia manjuma be ye nkro ni ye ti wa obetna ye mamu a wai wadwen so nkwa manjuma de ubetu ana se ye bebo ka asema wo se yetumi egi yirum no anya sa Akrofo ba beye but ye ntumi hwe so e be sei afedamo e de amanegbe yi efiri asia tentan e na Adom Kasee
Penny Kwantrefo ya wona na da National Blood Service Ghana no Dr. Justina Kodai ansa se wasra ban pa senke be ya National Blood Service Bill no womo enya na nya mamra se be ye bebo aban ni so de hunu ne bota ye se wode eye mojanum ni nru ahodo be konkro bi a ya na ho aye de ne wodro nkwa so no sade no ebetimi abemu
Dr. Justina Kodai ansa echiremu a saban de mle bi ba na se yetimi de boa mo manfo twe moja ekogu moja akradan mu a ebema wo mbota yesi woni so se wode drone be fa moja akonkurase akogya manfo nkwa no emfaso abaso wose ebeya nkanimanimu ya National Blood Service Bill no empanyimfo hwese obedi akiri se de ebeya ebetimi agye atum na ba beye mra ehyerie bia wodi yase no de sansem etudwa
The national blood policy, which was passed by the cabinet in 2006, So you can imagine how many years it is now. But it hasn't been passed into law. So if you have a policy that has not been passed into law, it's like it's on the shelf. No matter how much you talk, no matter how much you tell people that, you know, this is the way you have to do it, but you can't bite. So that what we've been doing is to make sure that this policy is actually constructed in the lawyer's language and passed as a law, so that we are backed. Our agency status of a blood service is backed by law, so that if you can bite, let me put it that way. But I'm very optimistic. I'm hopeful that before the end of the year we should see it pass, because even the lawmakers are asking for it, especially with Zipline coming in. We're supposed to supply the commodity blood to Zipline, and so we must be an entity backed by law to be able to do that. So there's a goodwill, and I believe, hopefully, by the end of the year, you should have otherwise, policy remains policy, but not law.
Donor Service Manager, our Southern Area Blood Center, David Dozie Ahiadro, and so any Adom Kasee Ekasai.
Young Kasee, I dear to me as we are manful. You're donating moja every time. We be donating moja now. Next format, I say, why don't it be? And so be yes, I know. I don't know. You bet to me, and yes, I 100% voluntary donation. So now I can 1% of our population, which is 13 million, or the catchment area, say 132,000 people donate blood now. You need problem. And I saw 132,000 people. You find say half donated, let's say around 9,000, and now less than 10,000 people are donating. I'm going to repeat it. I'm not donating once. I'm not repeating the next 4 months. We don't have any problem achieving that target.
Vehicle Asset Dealers Association of Ghana and I concern spare parts dealers. Wama ya yechrenra. Nina no ye luxury vehicle levy ya bind ya to one so cars ni bi wo hono ma wo bonko. Eye taxes e dasho no bonko. Wo mu no se aban no pese wo go wo madwuma wo mo ye. Kura ko kadru se toilet car kura no bo a wotu anye kuma no wo bisa se toilet car obetumi de aye wedding. Se ha dwene wo mo de wo makosem ato Adom TV Kasee enim.
Tuo foforo a aban akɔfa ba wɔhwɛ ɛhyɛn a wotwie ho na wamawo atua no ɛnɛ da nipa bi a wɔyɛ ɛhyɛn ho adwuma ayɛ wɔyɛ kyerɛ kyenkyenkye ɛwɔ nkranmonten so ha de akyerɛ sɛ saa ɛtoɔ no egu wɔ nnwuma ekuo a wɔfrɛ wɔn sɛ Vehicle Asset Dealers Association of Ghana ɛne Concerned Spare Part Dealers ɛna ɛka bɔ mu a wɔyɛ saa ɔyɛ kyerɛ yi owura David Mate etwi ɛhyɛn a wɔde yi sɛ bi agyanan yi bi a broni ɛfrɛ ne sɛ Spit MT ayi bi na ɔne Adom Kasee ɛkasaeɛ
Sese na edwuma no kra emo ayedin edwuma ben toilet yatwen sese amanfo ntane eduane ne ahyoto enti sese kra edwuma ayedin ama yetimi si obese 2 weeks kra yenya bi nko enti yesra aban ne se onyi tas no kra mfio na bibia ntimi ndadi anya sa ka na fo no omu di beliye ha yen pa ya twi kas we anytime bia obo se obi betimi afro kra otimi ka to so medwen ho yenya ne next time.
First, no, now we're training and saying, and 140 we're training.
Oh, first, now we me go best 5 trips a day. Best say no, you may and your a day across miss your own yebinko. Well, best a week crowds your own yebinko.
Enipa bia wɔde wɔn ho hyɛ yɛkyerɛ mu nso ɛkyerɛkyerɛ wɔn nsɛm kyerɛ Adom Kasee sɛntwerɛni Kodwo Mensa aborɔmpa odi wɔ akyi emra na wɔyɛ ɔyɛkyerɛ no.
Ade luxurious car Now the engine capacity na check it. Can the engine every 2.90 kono, oje 1,000 Ghana cedi. Oje 2,000, oje 3,000, oje 4,000. And the catcher and says, Sabi, ye nkumu dwani ni dwa. Enti sa to we no. Adabraka, ekura wa ka oseme nwe. O de dem wadi no ninko.
Say nyuma e freezer saka we buy. Yaya na ya kraka sa engine capacity na e free 2.9 air cost no. Obi aba na oba bebie kai so a. Obse kan of for that DNB no makatu. Ya kwaje bosia interest rate a one way over 30%. The free bank and the kai buy. Says the best of finicas in a hata.
Carry Lozirios. Obe wari akoyo yere ho ade me carry mu aso no yere ntema betenam. O hwe carry Lozirios car. Ene be se kan of Furiata omra bonten ne. Ye kwatwe na ba betan carry mu. No che say carry Lozirios. Carry Lozirios. Carry e bi carry Lozirios. Atie fo van chame. Ene ahwe fo van chame. Toilet car Lozirios. Ye nya brio kan of Furiata ene mo kan ye no nte ase. Me so ase no ada. Ene kufo
toilet car ne de ye ntumi fa nwura eye ministry ho. Ene ya ka che ne say mo demonstration mo ma say mo ma ye ene ya ko court ni akogye permit efi court say mo ma kwan ne for 40 cars ye kwa consider toilet car nke the 6 and the 1 because of ministry here benti ene no do no say me ma for toilet car ni nwura ho na me bi say onim say toilet car nye ene mo di police abaka no for atagye wuska edi
luxury vehicle a wode eto akase ya to so adwumayefo efi se ema wonyuma agu no enne de woboaboa bebre ano ewo nkramonten so a wode ye kyere no edi kan no wode wani akire so afo no no hwe sikasem so ewo ma yi mu ken ofori ata asoye na emra okoye no na opanini ni ho a chief director Patrick Numo eje krata a mpanifo ede koye no ofi ho na wode wani kyere Ghana mrahye bedwa mu na clerk of parliament nso eje krata a wode koye no ne krakra no wode ye kyere no ekowie omampani asoye eye Jubilee House a abankra chipani a owo omampani asoye eye deputy chief of staff Samuel Abujinapo eje krata a mpanifo ede koye no na ohye wonbo se obema Ghana mampani Akufo-Addo aso ate won hawa wode baaye no na mpanifo etu ho anamo ama won
man nyina so okwan se omo kire omadwen senia mode asundue kwan so a kire mo adwen yi petition yisu a mode abre Ghana mampani yi enna mode ahye mensemu yi no me hye mo bo se Nyankopon ya adoma Ghana mampani oko tamale ekoye independence adwuma na onam kwan so ba se nyame ya adom na obeduru na obetena si a me de be hye ne nsa na akonya bi anamo bi a si etu fa ho no me gidi se omampani na aban ombetu afa ho
Premotobre Kasee na ha na brema kwan ne de asie na New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules na boy ya chidom and boutique na wi o matadi friend was 0208614303 now so koto bi chef papa pa Obaku Ventures so na styling me da se bibini foni me da na se papa pa Priscilla Anaman Sandra Akapo sanso kwachewa ene esi ene na shoko ene Eugenia girls na mo ha no Nyankopon hira mo happy International Women's Day nkoma mu nyina de edru so no fire for fire etwaso